And we do not. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday.
That's a cool feature. We should try it sometime.
Guess who's back? Back again.
That's right. Happy Monday. We're back.
We are back. Tell a friend.
I've been hearing a lot about Eminem lately.
More, but
he
Eminem.
What did you do with the whole Barack Obama and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, Barack was what did you lose yourself? He was saying that.
Oh my gosh, he's so.
They were in
funny.
Detroit or something like that.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah. But hey, everyone, happy Monday.
Happy
Good
Monday.
to see you all here. Hope you guys are doing well.
Start of a new week.
Yeah.
Even though it's gonna get for like a couple of days, it's gonna get like summer again.
Yeah.
It's definitely fall today.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 21 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to get like warm, and then let's like just drop off. I think for like the weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like obviously the lower hanging sun, but like getting dark earlier, the wind with the leaves blowing.
Oh yeah, well even like tonight, like we said, like it was like 6 o'clock and it's like
it's dark.
It's night.
And the time we get an extra hour of sleep on the weekend.
That's right. Whereas I think I saw David mention something, but I think they had theirs this weekend.
Yeah, because ours used to be earlier.
Yeah.
And then they changed when we do our time
Yeah, they moved them up a couple of weeks either way. Yeah.
I wanted it to be not so dark on Halloween.
Yeah, I think I heard them say too, like they want it to be not so dark when kids walk to school and stuff.
Yeah, it's just so weird. Like the whole.
Sorry?
What does an extra week do for
I don't know.
So the whole thing is like this whole thing. We can't get rid of it. We can shift it around wherever we want. We can't actually get rid of it.
We're not getting into the daylight savings argument again.
No, I know, but it's just so weird that they won't get rid of it. But
the conversation happens.
We'll move it earlier. We'll change it around. That's fine.
It seemed like there was like almost a mutual agreement to get rid of it, and then it was like hinging on Quebec and New York State.
And that's still the case. Yeah.
Quebec just wants to be different.
No, Quebec's the same thing though. No, I think they said the same thing. Unless the
New York,
I think, and a couple others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out west, I know it's the same thing.
It is what it is. Just deal.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just annoying.
You guys get so.
I just think it's hilarious that
it's okay though.
Like that. This one's the easy one, yeah.
Because you get an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah. I think it's funny that they'll shift around the date, no problem. But like, get rid of it? No, we can't do that. But we can make it a week later, 2 weeks later.
My favorite is though that Sunday always goes really slow. Loves it.
Yeah.
But then Monday at work sucks.
That's always the problem, though. It's like that Monday. It's like, how is it only like lunchtime? It feels like I've been here all day. Yeah, and then like all week, it's just kind of that like slow burn of like just getting through it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should enjoy each moment and not just try and get through it.
Yeah.
That's sound advice.
That is, yeah. Hey, Vinny, what's going on, man?
How's it going, Vinny? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, happy Monday, buddy.
That is sound advice. I tried that a couple of years ago, and I almost stuck with it, but then I just fell back.
Look, I don't think it's like reasonable to like thrive of every moment of your day. Like everybody, whatever. But I guess it's just the overall general. Like instead of wishing, like today, I made a comment. And I was like, "Oh, day 1 of 5 done for the week," and I'm like, "Okay, but like, yeah, I don't want to go to work for 4 more days, but like, why am I wishing 4 days away?"
Well, yeah.
There's going to be a time
before you know it, you're like, 85 years old and you wished your life away.
But that's what I mean. But there's going to be a time where I'm like, I wish I had 4 more days, even if I was at work.
Well, no, exactly. And there's a lot of people who'd say the same thing too. Be thankful you have a job to go to, it's all part and parcel of the same.
You're still allowed to not want to be at work, but I'm just saying, like,
but you spend your wishing your days away, and it's like, okay, well, what'd you do then? No way, you can pretty much guarantee you're not going to have a good time if all you think about is how shitty it's going to be.
That's true.
It's kind of the whole
the
mindset thing. Like, if you're looking for problems, you can find a ton of problems.
There's problems everywhere.
But if you look for good things, there's lots of good things. It's just
you can overthink things too.
Well,
yeah.
But guaranteed worst way is, if you're thinking this day's going to be really slow, this is going to really suck. It's like you can pretty much guarantee that day's going to be slow and shitty.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way it goes, sadly.
Practice what you preach.
I try to. But then you hear, it's only day 1 of 5. It's like, oh.
I literally just said that I am reneging on what I said.
No, and that's good.
Jeez.
No, I fully admit it. Yeah, there's days where I'm like, oh, I do not want to go to work today. It's like, well, a 1,000 other things, worse things to be doing today than going to work. That's for sure.
I think they would just have your moment where it's like, oh, whatever, and then move on. Don't dwell on it.
Well, no, exactly. It's
because for a while I was trying to do this thing where like you flip you take something shitty for lack of better words, and you try and rephrase it so it's like not a bad thing.
Well, they always say that.
It's like I instead of I have to do this, I get to do this.
Yeah, and I mean that's fine, but
So I was trying that for a bit, but I'm like, it's like almost going to that toxic positivity thing where it's like I get to do this thing that is actually really annoying and awful.
No, but it's like the same thing. It's like anything, right? Like you need to have the shitty moments to appreciate the good moments. It's just depending on like, dwelling on them for too long.
Yeah.
But I think it's perfectly okay to be like, it's like that whole the toxic positivity where they talk about like, say you have like an illness and then it's like, it's like, well, it could be worse. I could have cancer and be really sick. And yes, that is very true.
Yeah.
But you're also allowed to be like upset or stressed about your own situation. Right?
Yeah, you're
it's this weird like balance.
Oh yeah, but exactly. But I mean, they do say, when it turns out like a positive attitude makes a huge difference.
Course,
so it's like,
it
and that's what this, if you're like,
but I think
whatever it is, if you're like, oh, I'm going to do horrible, I'm going to be.
But I'm just talking about general. Like I think it's just okay sometimes to have those wallow moments.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I'm saying it's having a moment, and you need to.
You have to be careful you don't do what were you saying, self-fulfilling prophecies?
Well, exactly. It's easy to.
I'm going to bomb this, and then you do.
Yeah, and it's like, well, look.
I said so.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like, well, it's always like a kid, so like, oh, I could study more for this test. Well, I'm probably going to do terrible anyway, so I'm not going to study. Then I do terrible. It's like, see, I knew I was going to do terrible.
I knew it all along.
I didn't study enough for it, and I didn't do this and that. But
human nature, right? It's our brains are complicated things.
It doesn't suck. Fresca.
Some people might think it does.
Fresca's good. It's
no one just likes Fresca.
It's just a weird. Was it grapefruit? It's a weird flavor. Like it is good, but it's
natural
something.
It's like citrusy.
But it's something I would never think. Like I don't know if I've ever actually eaten like grapefruit on its own.
I have.
But it's one of those things I wouldn't think to have it as a drink. Would be like something like, oh, grapefruit sounds delicious.
When I was a kid, my dad used to go on his like, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Like he'd go on a diet once in a while.
Yeah.
He'd eat grapefruit in the morning. And I remember like trying it at the same time. I was like,
yeah, I remember
so sour.
My dad eating grapefruit too. It's like,
oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't do it, but.
No.
But that's what I'm saying. The weird is I do like Fresca a lot.
Yeah, as a drink, not so bad.
But it's one of those, like I said, I would never think like, oh, I really want a nice, refreshing, cold grapefruit.
I know.
Flavored pop.
But if you throw sugar on it, anything, it'll just taste good.
That's the magic of sugar, yeah.
Exactly.
I saw
sugar-free.
Right, but it's got a sweetener.
Yeah. Well, I saw an ad. I don't know if it was on TikTok or something. It was like from like the 50s about an ad for sugar.
Oh yeah.
I was like, sugar makes everything great. Well, it's like.
Yeah, because it's a drug.
Well, no, back then now that's the completely. It's like the devil.
Like the poison.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How bad it is for. As I'm having a nice cream soda.
Apparently, they knew back then it was bad.
Well,
it's like like.
But they were the lobbyists were able to get sugar pushed through. It was like not a bad thing.
It's like cigarettes. Like how long? Okay, I know for a while
doctors should prescribe cigarettes.
Right, I know, but I know for a long time they didn't really understand the negative effects of them. But I mean, for a long time they did, and it was bringing in the government's lots of money. So
look at the whole it's kind of if you watch Mad Men, right? That's a big part of it.
Yeah, the Lucky Strike campaign.
Yeah, they work with tobacco companies, and it's like they all knew it was bad. It's just
exactly.
Let's just try and ignore that.
Yeah. Because they're the guys at Mad Men that do damage control because of the Surgeon General's.
Yeah, when they started to sort of talk about the dangers of this stuff.
Yeah,
now they just tax them so much so people buy them, and the government just makes
the old syntaxes.
Well, all this stuff. I remember reading an article about that about the 4 food groups. Like even that. Remember they used to have you'd see the picture of like a plate at school, and it was like how to properly balance your diet and stuff like that. Like even that was all just based on like the farmers were like, hey, no, wait, what about us?
Exactly.
What about us?
It is.
Yeah, so it's like it wasn't necessarily what was you need to eat. It was more like don't forget to include like
dairy.
Beans and dairy and stuff like that in there, so people buy that stuff too.
You have to have your own. Obviously, like take advice from medical professionals, whatever you want. But I'm just saying, like you have to have your own judgment. Like we all know, eating McDonald's hamburgers every single day is not great for you.
What?
So
Are you serious?
But it's got meat on it.
No, but I'm just saying. But so
it's so good.
But it's like different doctors will tell you different things. I'm not saying either one of them are wrong.
Well, no,
right,
it's all just.
But it's like well, are you eating 3 meals a day? Well, no, I don't usually. Well, no, that's bad. But then you go to another doctor. It's like, oh, you should fast. So I mean, it's all just do what's good for you.
Well, no, that's exactly it. There's 1,000 ways to.
It's all about balance, I guess. That's kind of the overarching.
Well, I think it's everything in moderation, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to have a Big Mac, go ahead.
Yeah.
Having it
do it once in a while,
3 a day, probably not the greatest thing in the world, unless you're that weird guy look like John Lennon from the Super Size Me
documentary. With a weird haircut.
Yeah, he ate like more. Is that all he ate was Big Macs, or just
he ate
a
Big Mac every day?
Yeah, for like 50 years. And he was fine. So
he outlived the guy who made the movie.
You're right. That's true. I forgot that Morgan Spurlock.
Which is like okay.
Did he have cancer?
I don't know.
He had some sort of illness. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. He did some good movies, Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah. We have 4 people with us on the stream. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah, hopefully you guys had a great long week, or not a great long weekend. I wish it was a long weekend.
No, it wasn't an official long weekend.
No, I wish.
But we are back after a week hiatus again.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had some family stuff. I had a family emergency last Friday that kind of caught me off guard, so that kind of took me out of the game for a few days.
Well, we were all
yeah,
exactly.
So my apologies. Sorry, everybody. That was an unexpected cancellation. Everything's
okay now, but it was scary at first.
Yeah, it was scary for a minute there. So
yeah, but we're back, better than ever,
in pog form. Yeah, it's a fun week though. Like the weekend was actually pretty fun. It was like we went to a Halloween party.
Yeah, so we gotta post some of those photos on our Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously Halloween's coming up this week, and I love Halloween. So
yeah, I know. I've been kind of in the last like the scary movies on AMC and stuff like that.
I know
they're not gonna lie. After that, it's gonna be right into Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. AMC is they do their holiday movies after that.
Yeah,
I think I saw the commercial. The holiday movies aren't starting until November 30th.
Oh, they're gonna wait till that's a long. I mean, if you start right November 1st, like
that's in Canada.
2 months.
That's what we do. We have 2 months of Christmas basically.
Oh yeah, like even like last week, Halloween stuff was right by side with Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure now it's probably.
I'm excited for Christmas stuff.
No, I love Christmas, but I like Halloween, so I like to just be able to enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why you just have to start decorating and stuff for Halloween in September. You don't have to wait. It's like you could technically have 2 months of Halloween. If
that's true. Because you could have Halloween right through from
Labor Day.
I guess like Canada Day. It's sort of like the last big holiday before.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, oh yeah, Thanksgiving, but it's not the same.
Canada Thanksgiving it's like a meal with friends.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, you can celebrate. I used to work with a girl who would count down Christmas like year round at work at her desk.
Oh yeah.
She was huge into Christmas. Yeah, she would count down. Yeah.
She loved it.
It was a little bit annoying, but
a little excessive.
Well, now on November 1st is going to be all the Mariah Carey memes.
Oh, I've already been seeing some of those. Like you see,
she's defrosting right now.
Oh yeah, well you see like this. The one I've seen is like some guy's leaving his house.
Yeah.
And all I hear is like the very first note of it, like in the, and they look around, like you see like the trees, like.
It wasn't the sound that was cringe. It was the. With the hand up.
I had to give a little the respect it deserves.
You gotta go into it. You gotta lean into that. You can't just dip your toe in the Mariah Carey water.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right. She's almost a thought. She makes I heard $1 million a year she makes off of that song.
No, I mean that's good
for a song that came out 30 years ago for doing nothing.
Look, sorry, before you shit on me, I'm not saying that's not bad money, but I'm shocked that it's not more than that, given the craziness around.
Well, yeah, I mean, considering it's just played on TikTok, it doesn't. It's just on the radio and stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't know.
But she does a whole tour and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm talking just strictly that song being played.
I just always the point that you swore.
Yeah,
that's true. She said the S word. The S word's okay.
Oh, okay.
The F word is the
all right.
is the bad one.
I'm leaving. I should have taken another hiatus. These are so annoying.
What? Annoying?
Not us.
You said. I don't know if it was on here or on a podcast. You said pussy 4 times.
That's true.
That's not a swear word. It's a cat.
That's right. He was referring to the sound effects coming from a Halloween Halloween mixtape.
Cat.
That's coming soon. Yeah, it's nice. And I've seen all the houses all decorated up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there must have been some wind out there last night driving to work. I was like, oh, there's lots of those things tipped over now.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, it must have been a windy night.
Yeah, exactly. Well, most of them are the inflatables now, right? So they're not super sturdy.
No, that's the thing. They don't have a lot of give to they just
The coolest one I've seen so far is it's a skeleton. It's coming out of looks like it's coming out of the ground.
I've seen that. It's 7 feet high. Yeah.
Crawl towards you. Yeah.
Or that one we saw when we were looking at was it Party City? That was animatronic one that was 12 feet tall. It was $500.
Oh my god. Yeah, the price tags on these things.
Oh, I know.
So you see a house on the front lawn. They've got 4 or 5 of these animatronics, and they spent thousands of dollars putting their display together.
I couldn't imagine having that stuff outside. The inflated ones, it makes sense. They're nice. You just turn them off, and then they just
easy.
But those big ones,
And then where do you store the things?
That's the biggest thing too. It's where do you keep all this stuff? Well, there's that one house I've seen where they just put the skeleton in their backyard, just up against the corner. So you walk by in the summer, it's there's a 12-foot skeleton just hanging out back there.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it hangs out all year round until it's Halloween time.
As I told our friends, they have this giant how big was that werewolf, like 7 feet tall, probably
No,
8
it
feet
was
tall.
like
It was
12
probably like
feet, probably by the time it was like straight up. Or
it was
like
big.
It was tall.
Yeah.
It was
Like
almost
10
as tall as their
feet?
ceiling. So,
Yeah, and then it was like big too. Like,
Janice!
hey,
Janice!
Janice, what's going on?
How's it going? Happy Halloween week.
Yes, I know it's coming up quick. But I was like, oh, just put a Santa hat on it, and then it's like, it's your Christmas werewolf.
Yeah.
Maybe put a Hawaiian shirt on it. It's like your summer werewolf.
That would be hilarious.
You just change the
with
seasons.
With some Ray-Bans.
Yeah, just change the seasons on it. You spend like whatever it is on the thing, like $500. You might as well get your use out of it.
Yeah, it's a seasonal werewolf.
Like I said, if you have a 12-foot skeleton, just put some board shorts on it in the summer, and just every season, just something different.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to put it away because I don't know where you would put this stuff.
Oh yeah, I live in a condo. I don't have the space for this stuff, and really, where would I put it anyways? My balcony, come on.
Well, it's something that big. It's yeah. Well, even I don't know where I would keep some of that. I need like a storage locker.
Yeah, exactly.
They look cool though.
People have big houses and garages.
No, some people do, yeah. Or like is it someone just the one person saw they just put it in the backyard and just tie it up against the side of the house so it doesn't like tip over and
exactly.
It's out there for the season for the rest of the year.
Thanks, Janice. We wish us happy Halloween.
I have that like weird feeling where like I feel fine, but like I feel like I'm low key on the verge of throwing up. But I feel fine. You ever get that kind of like I don't know.
I'm sure I have, yeah.
It's weird.
Maybe something
like, I don't feel sick, but like I kind of feel like.
Are you nervous?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, so if I run away, that's why.
Okay.
Do you want to pre-planning her early exit?
No, I'm just saying like it's a weird like I don't know. It's just
you
weird.
Want something to drink or something?
No, I'm like I feel fine, but I just have that like kind of weird like I don't know.
No, okay.
It is a Halloween season. Maybe like there's like an alien will pop out of your chest.
Maybe.
Yeah, like the end of Spaceballs.
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Go up dancing.
Yep. Yeah, Janice wishes happy Halloween. She's talking to cousin Vinny. Is Halloween big where you guys are, Janice? I'm guessing it's the same as here. Like lots of decorations in people's houses, lots of trick or treating, that sort of thing.
It'd be weird to go trick or treating, and it's like like in California because it's so warm. We're up here. We're used to like we kind of talked about that on the podcast, but like your costumes always kind of be based around what can you wear snow pants under.
It's not even like as cold as it used to be anymore.
No, but as a kid, it was always the thing. It's like, can I get this thing under? Is it can I get this jacket underneath this thing, or can I somehow use a jacket as like part of my costume? Or
exactly.
It was always something to kind of think about.
I know it's crazy. I was listening to this podcast. It was talking about the origins of Halloween. I guess it was in Ireland. Halloween kind of used to have like their Halloween tradition goes way back, right? But their Halloween is not as big as ours. Like one of the guys came over to Canada and the United States because he has his family over here during like Halloween. Yeah, he was blown away to see like all of the decorations in people's houses, the trick or treating and stuff. Yeah, and this guy seems like he's maybe our age. He said he grew up in the '80s. And stuff. Yeah, and he said like when he was young, trick or treating wasn't a normal thing. And
really?
Yeah,
that's weird.
He said it is more normal now, but when he was like a kid, like you go to people's houses, they trick or treat, and like half the houses look at you like.
Well, it's just like I mean, think about North America though. It's just so freaking commercialized.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing too. Like all the Spirit Halloween stores and stuff like that. And
basically, he was trying to see the point of what he was trying to say was that kind of we co-opted like their Halloween and kind of blew it up,
made it better,
exactly. I mean, it's super colorful because they don't carve pumpkins; they carve yams.
Really? Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how small is a yam? Like they're not very
but
big,
it's weird though, like, and I could be wrong, I'm probably wrong, but I'm just saying on things that I've seen or like whatever, is that like in the States, because they're like the pumpkin and stuff, like I think they obviously do it for Halloween, but it's also a lot for like their Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Pumpkins and stuff.
Yeah, they have all the pumpkins and those other like squashes and stuff like that. Yeah.
There's an app that will tell you people's houses that are highly decorated. Nice.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because that's always the hard part. Sometimes I see people like post on some of the local Facebook groups, being like, anywhere, no, like any good houses to go see.
Around here, like some of the local groups, like some people.
Yeah, they'll keep like a map and stuff like that. Yeah, because some people like go all out. It's really cool.
Yeah.
There used to be like one street. Actually, I think they still do it. They actually closed the whole street, and not every house does it, but like most of the entire street does. Like they do the houses up to the nines. It's funny because I remember as a kid going to that place, and it was like there was one house that would really go crazy.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of slowly.
The rest of the houses adopted it.
Yeah, and now they just shut down the whole street. But yeah, I remember going as a kid. I remember there being like I was like 7 or 8, so but it feeling like it was like it felt like it was like 20 feet tall, but like it was like a giant like animatronic gorilla.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that would like move and like King Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, as a kid seeing that.
But
like,
that'd be pretty
and they had like they had like an outdoor like popcorn machine, like a movie popcorn.
That's cool.
If you're brave enough to go out there, they give you like a big bag of popcorn.
Whoa. I do have to say though, like, I mean, I get it. It's different times change, things progress. But like when we were kids, we talked about this, but like everything was just more homemade. Now you just go to Home Depot, drop like $1,000 and you can get like a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made my own ghosts out of like toilet or paper towels and hung them from the tree and drew on little black eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember making a Kleenex ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Like all that stuff. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like there wasn't really you could like when we talked about that, like, it was always that like plastic mask or like the like plastic like apron that was like that would be a store-bought costume.
I remember at my house we had like paper Halloween decorations that you put in your window.
Yeah.
There's like a cutout. Yeah.
But shameless self-promotion. If you want to hear all about that, head over and listen to our podcast. We can't give away all of it.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, we did a good one on
shameless self-promotion.
Halloween stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't do it very much, so
no.
There it is.
Vinny asked, are any of us dressed up for Halloween?
We did. Do we have any pictures to show?
No, not that I gotta just.
No, we'll have to show. Yeah, so we did dress up, but I don't know if I have any photos that are to share. But we did. I might have stolen from somebody else who took them. But yeah, we went to a Halloween party this weekend, or like we were talking about our friends that have the big werewolf in their house. They always have a Halloween party every year. So we went to that. But yeah, my photos are all garbage. They're like the test photos.
So
But we'll post them on Instagram.
Can we share this one? Or?
Yeah, I am. I was just screen capping it so that didn't accidentally show.
No, I know, because I want to like see if they can guess who we are.
Oh yeah, good point.
Well, I mean, mine's easy. I phoned mine in.
Okay, so we got a picture here. What?
Because that'll be my luck.
Well, if you send it to me, I don't get any.
I'm not sending you anything. I'm just putting my do not disturb so I get no notification.
Okay.
Yeah, see if you guys can guess who we were for Halloween.
Okay. So this is.
I'm easy.
This Halloween party. It's hard to see.
Pull it back and then.
Let me see if I can just take the brightness down a little bit. Okay, so with the brightness down, there you go. It's a little better. Okay, so there's the 3 of us there. Means it is actually a 3-person theme.
By accident.
But yeah, me and Steve planned ours, and then we've got our classic costume on there. Notice the footwear as well.
Right, the UGG slippers.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, so see if you can guess what we are.
Nobody's guessing who we are. We've been to Not Scary Farm Fright Fest at the Six Flags Magic Mountain Castle. Nice. One of our nieces lives in Burbank, which is near some of the movie studios, and some of the prop designers really decorate their houses. Oh,
that's cool. Yeah, I can imagine some of those guys go like, prop designers stuff, really making some crazy stuff. That's awesome. I like that Not Scary Farm.
That's hilarious. Not Scary Farm, so Not Scary Farm.
We did it.
Yeah.
Oh man, what the hell happened to October? So much happened in October because we were supposed to go do that like hayride thing. And we never did. What
the cornrows thing.
I just realized that. I'm like, what happened?
No, yeah, we're talking about going to a haunted hayride.
October has been like, I can only speak for myself, but it was switching jobs. Leaving a job, starting a new job. I was at the cottage one weekend for Thanksgiving. We had a Halloween party this past weekend, my niece's birthday, then my niece's actual birthday. Like there's just every weekend.
Your niece gets 2 birthday parties?
Well, when you're 7, you get a family party and a friend party.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just teasing.
So I think your sister lived the hard road. Smartly was like, yes, don't have these, but don't mix them together. Don't have it at home. Have it separate. Have the kids.
No, people don't have house parties anymore.
No, because they have 27-year-olds running around. Yeah, and you do that once, you're like, that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, exactly. This was a terrible mess.
Yeah, let's go somewhere where they could just do it. Like
they can tear up someone else's place,
rent a room or whatever. Yeah.
Or just don't invite 20 kids. I don't know what it is about birthday parties these days. Because I asked my mom when I was a kid. I'm like, because I remember going to parties, but like not like my niece and nephew go to parties every weekend. And she's like, yeah, there was parties, but it wasn't like back then. Like nowadays, they invite the whole class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like, my mom's like usually be like 6 friends, maybe 8, depending on like how young you were or whatever. But that was it. But like nowadays, it's like, you know, my niece, like she's 7, so all the girls in her class were invited, and that was like 15 kids.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like, because like can't just invite. I'm like,
yeah.
Wow, my mom must have just been savage.
What about the poor boys?
Well, no, my sister's like, I can't, or else it'd be 30 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no, because like, definitely when I was a kid, it was like, you know, you had like your 5 or 6 like friends.
Yeah, same.
And that was kind of it. I never had any like big parties
the
ever.
Whole class.
No. And I mean,
but no one did that I remember. It was always just kind of like even going to parties. It was like
it was always
maybe 10 at the most.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I don't know. Kids' birthday parties these days are just batshit crazy.
Well, they had like the prices. I can only remember, like, you know, all these like, because that's a game. Like, when we were kids, though, there wasn't a ton of stuff. They have all these like indoor fun areas and stuff like that.
We went bowling. Yeah. I never did McDonald's parties, but that was huge when we were
That was
kids.
big. I had that once. I was like 9 or 8.
Honestly, my parties, mostly other than I had like 1 or 2 bowling parties, was it was at my house, and we had cake and pizza, and we did a craft.
Yeah. I know mini putt was always a big thing.
I never did mini putt.
We go mini putt. I don't remember going bowling.
I did bowling like once or twice.
But usually it was like mini putt and stuff like that. It was kind of the biggest thing. Or then people just come over and.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was never anything like super.
But now it's like
crazy.
They have the indoor playgrounds, the trampoline parks.
Yeah.
They have the laser tag. They have bowling.
I did Chuck E. Cheese once.
Nice. I never did Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I definitely went to Chuck E. Cheese's, but I don't know if I ever had my birthday there. I can't remember.
My parents couldn't afford Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, there once.
I remember definitely going to Chuck E. Cheese's for people's birthdays.
Yeah, I went for some people's birthdays.
The best ever, not but sad, but my good friend was moving to Calgary. So they had like a going away party for him. There's one kid, because he went to a different school at that time.
Yeah.
But he had like his dad was divorced, so he's like the cool single dad that lived in an apartment.
The divorcee.
Yeah, he had a cool apartment.
Whoa.
I mean, Judge was at Chuck E. Cheese and just left a credit card.
Whoa. That's a power move.
Yeah.
Here's my credit card, kid.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
I got a hot date.
I gotta bounce.
I miss Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, birthday parties nowadays are crazy. I mean, whatever. Like, if you can do
somebody
it,
makes
cool.
some bank off this stuff. I was like, oh man, you know. And then 15 years ago, when Smart opened up a kids themed party place, he may make it afford. People are getting $1,000 a birthday.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's like a wedding.
No, we got 30 kids. You know, $30 a head. Some of that, you know, and then you have to throw food and all this stuff on top of it. It's yeah.
Mama
mia. Like the loot bags. Those are still.
Well, that's the loot bag. Yeah, it's
a racket.
Oh yeah, it's exactly it. Should have known better.
Well, they had this foresight.
Yeah, what's like the same with Halloween and stuff like that. Like, yeah, like these spirit Halloweens and stuff. Those places are crazy. Like you go there like the weekend before Halloween. It's like,
oh yeah,
that is like printing money.
Pretty much, crazy as hell.
Yeah, because they have everything you need there. It's great.
Yeah, they're really smart.
I just realized something. I wonder if you still can.
What?
You guys bought your helmets at Party City, and if you bought them before and you were before the date, you can return them.
I checked the receipt. It's the 18th. Is the return date?
No, but it said on the cash register, a sign I specifically said, it says purchases after October 24th, you can't return.
Okay. No, that's fine. I believe you. But I was just saying, I read on the receipt it said the 18th was the last time they would take a return.
I don't know what that thing on the thing.
Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe there's a second threshold. I don't know.
We went after the 18th.
Yeah, which means we bought it after it was too late to return.
But then what was the 24th thing?
I don't know. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I'll just read what's on the receipt.
Those places are not big on the return policy.
No, they know people are going to buy
they don't want you buying this for the week before.
And then you're good.
Go to your party and then come back and like, I know, I changed my mind. I thought Halloween's evil. Yeah. I want my money back, please.
They're smart, though, because they tie their stores to a local charity.
Yeah.
So they're smart that way. Like, we're giving back to the community. And then I heard in the States, I don't know if it's in Canada, they're going to change to a Christmas pop-up store after Halloween's done.
They do have a Spirit Christmas.
Yeah, it's the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Smart. I mean,
I'd go.
Why not? Because they always just pop up in like the random store that's gone.
Although I'm curious to see the Christmas stuff, because obviously Halloween's all costumes, right? But I'm curious to see the Christmas stuff. Like, it'll be really like janky shit or actually like cool shit.
I don't know.
Like, other than the costumes, all the like little decor you can get at Spirit Halloween's pretty like just janky shit.
Yeah, it's really expensive too.
Yeah,
right?
for like
the T-shirts are like $2 for $30 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
terrible. But
I'm guessing they do like ugly sweaters.
Yeah,
a lot of that stuff.
But it would have to be a lot of like maybe like outdoor decor, probably like the blow ups and all that kind of stuff.
That's
I'm guessing they would have a bunch of that stuff too. Yeah,
blow ups, some costumes, I guess, maybe like a Grinch or like Santa stuff.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what they have there. If they come up here, I don't know. But it makes sense though. I mean, these things just pop up for like 2 months. It's like, why not?
Yeah, why not pop up for like you get a full like 3 or 4 months out of it?
Yeah, because they're always in the store, like an empty store. So I'm sure the landlords are like, hey, great, like
fantastic, because we have nothing else going on in the store.
Yeah, right, exactly. So more rent for us. Did you guys do any Halloween parties or that this weekend? Get dressed up at all? No one got I'm missing. No one got a costume. No.
I didn't see any guesses for a costume.
They're probably like,
don't say it because I'll put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was fun. I love Halloween. It was a fun party. It's always nice to go.
I know. I feel though like getting old.
Don't even talk to me, Eric. I'm being funny.
No, I know.
Because I'm saying I quote unquote partied, for lack of a better word, just the same as you did.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to get up the next day and go to a 7-year-old's birthday party.
No, I give you full credit. I could not have done what you did.
Never underestimate the sheer horror it is to sit in a room with 15, 7-year-old girls who are all little mini divas. There's 7 going on 17.
I'm sure they're all nice and quiet and prim and proper, no yelling and screaming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right?
Oh, this was me all day. Like pretend like Eric or sees me. Like it'd be like
I'm you.
Yeah, it'd be like. And they'd all just be looking up at me and be like, oh, no, be like, oh,
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, a lot of blabbering.
My sister was like, I was the de facto, which always usually happens, the de facto, like, referee, game runner.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Organizer.
Oh, boy.
Wrangle kids. So I'm screaming and, like, they're just like.
Should have rather got a bullhorn with you.
Oh my God!
You should have had a bullhorn.
I left.
You should let the hook let her run the shit.
So when I went, I was like, okay, I don't feel too bad. I have a coffee, whatever, all's good. By the time I left there after 3 hours, I literally felt like I had a fight with Mike Tyson. Yeah. I was like, I have nothing in me. I can barely stand up.
The tank is empty.
Like there was nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nothing left.
They're little energy vampires.
Little monsters.
Suck the life out of you.
And then there's always the one kid that's like, and I'm only saying this because I know nothing was wrong.
Yeah.
We sussed it out. But there's always the one kid who wants a little bit of extra attention. So they'll look around and they'll be in the corner of the couch, like
huddled over,
sniffling. And it's like, why are you upset? Because I didn't get I got a cupcake lot. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. There's always that one kid. I didn't win a prize. I didn't.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's
what you call the parents. Come here, kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was in a community center, so it was like in like one of the rooms, but like it's like a swimming center and stuff too. So there was just other kids everywhere.
Oh my God.
And then there was like the height of my anxiety.
Yeah.
Was I had a piñata that I made for them to hit. 15 7-year-olds trying to make sure they don't smash each other.
Oh no, they'll go get it at once?
No, but like just like, okay, your turn. And I always say, like, wait a second so the person can leave.
Yeah.
Nope. So I had to start grabbing it from each of their hand afterwards, waiting till they walked away and then handing it. I was like,
oh my God, you're like running the show, also a safety inspector.
And they don't even look. They're just like, as soon as they get it, like,
oh yeah.
And then every time one little thing would fall, they'd all run. Like, stop. Like, do not run towards the thing until the candy all falls out.
Yeah.
So then there was like one hit where it was like clearly just like hanging.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, and it was like,
oh yeah,
flies on dog shit. I'm like, it's just candy, people. And then,
hey, it's candy. The kids, it's gold.
The whole like, I didn't get as much candy as this person, and she got more of this.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the problem with the kids.
You know what? I got none. So you're better than me. I got no candy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, little kids do not play well together.
I mean, they're super cute. We had like a photo booth, and they were really cute and into it. But like 15 of them all at once, and they're not like related to me other than my niece. So like my niece, I could tell her to like stop being a little diva.
Yeah.
The other kids, I can't really do that. I mean, unless they're.
Well, you can, but it's.
But I mean, like,
it's not as easy. I guess you have to be a little more
diplomatic.
Yeah.
Diplomatic.
You're just this weird, strange old lady to them.
Yeah. I was a
stranger danger.
No Halloween parties on Saturday. We celebrate a relative's birthday, even though their birthday is actually today. Well, happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday
out there! Yeah.
Hopefully they enjoyed it. Yeah.
I'm going to go for a second.
He was bailing on us.
Terry,
coming in hot.
In my half dressed state.
Bah. Oh, like a sheep. What's up, Terry?
Oh.
Happy Monday, buddy.
How's it going?
What's Janice saying there? Can you read that?
Yeah. No, can I read this one? No Halloween party, but did go to Knott's during the daytime.
Oh, nice. Do they do like a Halloween horrors kind of night there at all? And not, they don't seem like the kind of place that would do that.
I don't know.
Like having people walking around in costumes and stuff like that. And
yeah, like in Canada's Wonderland, one of our theme parks up here, they do a haunted terror night, whatever they call it.
It's kind of like the Halloween horrors at like Universal, just on a much smaller scale.
Yeah, it's not as big as Universal at all.
No, Canada's Wonderland is a fraction of the. I don't even know if it's as big as one of the parks at some of these places. I don't think it's that. Like it's.
No, I mean it's like it's a good size amusement park.
Yeah, it's got a lot of roller coasters, but it's not huge.
It's not a Disney World. It's not a Universal.
No. I've seen a few videos pop up on YouTube. I've watched a few where it's like like some of these like coaster theme channels.
Yeah,
going to Wonderland for the first time.
Yeah,
everyone seems to really like it.
That's cool.
I think because it has like quite a few for the size of it. I think it has
Yeah, it's pretty dense with coasters.
Yeah, like I think there's like 17 total. They said or something.
Holy crap! I didn't know it was that many.
Well, you have like the little ones and everything in between.
That's kind of like the Ghoster Coaster, whatever it's called now. The little ones.
Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, and it's got the big ones too, like the Behemoth and.
Yeah, the Great Canadian Mindbuster. It's like a classic big one.
Like the old ones. Yeah, like they have some of the newer, bigger ones too. So it's kind of like
it's a mix.
So I was like, it's kind of neat to see just people for the first time because obviously going there, you kind of you see it enough, it's kind of loses its luster.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just fun to see some people who've never been there before just kind of get their take on it.
So I always hear about like I used to see commercials for like the big American roller coasters and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how ours always stack up.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of people are like, oh man, I was like.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Six Flags. They've got like the Hulk and the Superman roller coaster.
Yeah,
and those are always like they're massive, but they're really fast.
Yeah, and they're more themed too.
Yeah,
the Canada's Wonderland's kind of that weird.
It's gone through a bunch of different like rebrands because people bought it.
Yeah,
so it was like 15, 20 years ago
when it
was Paramount Canada's Wonderland. So it was all like the rides were like Top Gun and Days of Thunder and all different Paramount movies.
Yeah, now it's
way back. It was like Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, that's right.
It was like Smurfs and Flintstones.
Yeah, they had like Hanna-Barbera Land in there or something. Yeah. Now it's not Six Flags that owns it, but something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember it's some parent company down in the States that I think owns it. Because apparently there's a new roller coaster going in there soon.
Janice is saying, Knott's is the one that invented the Halloween haunt events for theme parks. They've been doing the Scary Farm for 51 years.
Holy shit.
Whoa, okay, so yeah, we were
yeah, totally wrong.
Not aware on that, but that's awesome. She said Elvira was the host for many years at Knott's Scary Farm. That's cool. Remember Elvira Mistress of the Dark?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Is she still around, Elvira? Or
I'm pretty sure she's still like kicking.
Yeah,
I'm not sure she's still playing Elvira or not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the same person or if it's like that.
You can just this is the new Elvira.
Yeah, they change it out or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But
that's awesome, Janice.
Like that's cool. I'd love to do all that. Like we have friends actually. They went to California for vacation. They actually did Halloween haunts there, at Universal California or Universal.
I'm not sure if it's called Universal California.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, but
because I know it's Disneyland in California.
Yeah,
not Disney World.
Disney World. Yeah,
so I'm not sure if the Universal in California is different.
But they said it wasn't as good as the one in Florida.
Yeah. I mean, Florida, like their parks just have way much more, have more space.
Well, I think it's just massive. Yeah. But those look cool. Those Halloween haunts, like the Wonderland one was fun, but it's pretty small.
Yeah, and we talked about this before. It's like pretty much the exact same thing year over year.
Yeah, well, we went for the first time I think ever a couple years ago, and then we went again the next year, and it was the exact same thing. So it's like, oh, okay, for the price it costs to get in there and stuff like that, it's like, kind of wasn't worth it.
I got a couple new comments here. Janice says, during the daytime, Knott's is called Not Spooky Farm with trick-or-treating for the kids.
Oh, smart.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because they did that at the Canada's Wonderland. They give kids you can get like a flashing like like a ghost face or something.
It's a necklace.
Yeah, so it flashes, so it's supposed to be like, don't scare me.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's weird though, because then these kids would go through like the haunted house.
Yeah.
Right in front of you, and it's like, don't scare it. Yeah, it's like, why would you bring your kid to a haunted house not to get scared?
Yeah, exactly.
And
like
it seemed kind of weird to me that you would do that.
Yeah, no, if the kids don't want to be scared, don't bring them through the exhibit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it sucks too, because everyone around them, no one's going to get scared because no one wants to scare the kids, so they leave everyone around alone.
Yeah, the whole don't scare me necklace, it's fair. If kids don't want to get scared, but then just
don't go into a haunted. Yeah,
don't go into some of the haunted houses.
Yeah. That to me seemed really strange.
Yeah,
and why you would just take your kid to this place that's full of like scary stuff that they don't want to be scared. Like
because their makeup and their effects and their sets look really good and scary. So
yeah, like that one guy would slide across the ground on his knees
with
and
the
like
sparks.
Hands and like they had like metal on it, all spark up inside. Like, look cool, but
David's here.
Hey, David, what's going on, my man?
He says, hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Clocks changed and I forgot. Oh, no worries. Yeah, the clock changed. We're just talking about this. The clocks changed different in the UK than
because I remember that before you mentioned. I totally forgot, but I saw your post that you would change your time change had happened, whereas ours is this weekend.
Yeah.
So we got something to look forward to on Saturday night. We get an extra night to party, extra hour.
Go to sleep.
To go
mental.
To
sleep. David just joined us.
I'm going to go rage for an extra hour.
Are you?
Yeah.
Cousin Vinny says, CW is owned by Cedar Fair, but they merged with Six Flags. So now Six Flags owns CW. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I know there's all these different like mixes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who owns what amusement park? But
I think it's kind of bullshit though that the no boo necklace. Not that the idea of it's fine, but I think it's bullshit they make you buy it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know why you would take your kids to.
Well, I know like my nephew, he would probably love going to the Canada's Wonderland just to sort of like see the vibe of it, because like unless you're like you can avoid the like scary parts but still have the like experience. But like don't take them through the haunted house.
But people would though, and that's why I said it was crazy. It's like
Janice kind of, her comment kind of echoes what you guys are saying. She says Knott's is a no boo necklace, but they warn the necklace doesn't work in the mazes.
So it's just silly.
So in the mazes, you're no boo, it doesn't matter. You're in the maze. Yeah.
Some little 8-year-old strung to the maze. I'm untouchable. Some guy screams and they like shit their pants.
But let's be real though.
The necklace, respect the necklace.
They're saying that so that some of these parents can't be like, they were wearing a necklace and then it's all relative. Like what scares one kid may not scare another kid.
Thing
yeah,
too.
exactly.
Like,
there's different levels of what people are scared.
Well, like I said, or what we found too was like because there were so many people going through this thing that if you had a kid with a no scare necklace in front of you, they wouldn't scare anybody around them. So it's like,
sorry, I understand your kid doesn't want to be scared, but that's just to bring down. All of us.
Well, that's why I like that rule that Osprey Farm has.
No,
basically, like you're scared a necklace does not work
when you're out in like the general area. Yeah, it makes total sense. But if you're gonna go into a haunted house, then
expect to be scared.
I think
here it comes, kid.
The boo necklace.
Get a helmet. It's gonna be scary.
You know what the boo necklace is for? It's when you're walking through and they come up behind you and scare you.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't do that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Which makes sense when you're out in like the common areas, but in a haunted house, like all bets are off.
That's it.
Hope you're wearing your shit pants, kid.
Well,
you're about to shit your pants.
My Halloween diaper.
I was at something for the paper, which is haunting. Went back as an actor dressed as a 7'2" plague doctor.
Oh, nice. See, David, you must have like I would imagine they have some really cool Halloween stuff in Scotland, like just given all the castles and stuff like that.
Oh, probably.
Like I imagine but then maybe it's like you were saying, like Ireland though, where they don't really celebrate Halloween. Is Halloween big in Scotland, David? Is like a lot of kids go trick or treating and stuff like that?
Yeah. So, David, I was listening to this podcast. There was some people from Ireland talking about Halloween and how their tradition goes way back, but their Halloween celebrations weren't as westernized with like the big like trick or treating and like lots of decorations really until like the 90s, I guess. They're saying like it was sort of like a newer phenomenon.
Yeah, Scotland. Like stuff like that.
When I heard folk would be scared, it made me go for them more. Yeah, exactly. Look, I effing love being scared. Like it's the most like anticipatory. Oh my god! And then it happens. It's just like, oh. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we used to play the scary game in your cottage all the time.
I love jump scares though.
Yeah, it was fun until the kids were getting scared. I think was that no, your shoulder was hurt, so I think people scared you and like you jolted your shoulder and we just stopped.
We just stopped, but like
I guess we outgrew it.
I love.
We became adults finally.
Yeah.
Don't knock, but
but it's different. But you're talking like like going to like a haunted house or something like that. It's fun.
No, I love the anticipation of being scared, as long as it's obviously not real danger. But like, one of my most horrifying experiences that I'll never do again, but at the same time, it was so exhilarating, and it was like I felt like I could like conquer the. Sounds so stupid. What? Was that like Screamers in Niagara Falls?
Oh my god, that was
I have never been so terrified in my epic life. All the sensory deprivation, everything, the jump scares, everything. So like I walked out of there and it looked like I had just like
we're all sweaty. The claustrophobia room was the worst, I think. We all
that was the only thing I did not like with that one.
Yeah.
So basically what it was is I don't even know where we were, but it was basically like
you're in a room.
You're in a room. There's two walls.
It's a narrow room.
It's really narrow, and they inflate them on you, like so. You
can't see anything.
Well, not that, but it goes over your face and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm in there because they give you.
And then you have someone losing their shit. So I hated that.
Okay, sorry.
No. I'm just saying because I was gonna lose my shit, so
I
was not. I did not like that at all.
Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, they give you a safe word. No, but you keep always going back to how I was like so over dramatic about it.
Well,
I was freaking out.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, that
some of us express our fear.
Didn't help my.
Yeah,
I was getting because I did not like that at all.
Okay. I was also there, and I think we're all freaking out.
That was the one I did not.
Dropping to the ground because like fall like these like look for the red light and walk towards it. That was like your exit out.
Yeah.
So we're dropping to the ground like where's this red light? Trying to find it and like get out.
Yeah, that's right. They had like it like crawl on your knees and
the funny part was that at the beginning they give you like a safe word and then they'll like take you out or something. But we're like, what's a safe word? I'm like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And it was just because you couldn't see shit. So it was like
because it was it's one of those like it's in Niagara Falls, but like the place is like pitch black, and like Eric said, it's literally there would be like a red dot, like a laser pointer on a wall in front of you, so you would just walk towards that light. And when you got to it, you'd see the next one this way. And you just
but
follow
also there was people on either side of you like that worked there.
Oh yeah, they would come up.
You can't see anything. It's pitch dark.
Yeah.
And like they would sometimes walk by and like grab your ankles, or they'd like whisper in your ear,
or scream in your
face. But you couldn't see them. It was so terrifying. And I laughed. And like I was the most road hard after that. Like I was sweating, my face was red.
Remember, like the worst feeling was when you thought we were done.
Yeah, because it was like you had to go.
You had to go like stairs. It was basically like 2 floors.
And I'm like, yes, we're done. Oh my god, we're not.
We got to go back through.
So you go down. You have to go do like the second floor.
Yeah.
But then we come out, and I'm like I wish I had a picture of me. Like I was so just spent. And then there's all these like little kids waiting to go in, and I'm just like, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's actually scary. Yes,
it really was.
Some of it was really cheesy. I remember there's the big jump scare where they actually, if you go on the website, you see they take people's photos at that time.
Yeah,
there's a little car would come out with a.
It was like a mini '57 Chevy,
but it was like super small.
Yeah, it was almost like go-kart size.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, it was like.
But it was the whole pitch darkness.
It's the pitch darkness and stuff. Yeah,
and like your ear and like they're there, but you don't know where they are, and that was just the most like. How does going to a hockey game dressed as a ballerina, eating a bucket of fried chicken, hopping to your seat on pogo stick while singing "Cold as Ice" by Foreigner sound?
I think Eric did that once. Didn't you do that at the Canadians game?
Yeah, a couple years ago actually. I think I got it on camera.
We have so many haunted places. I should film a walkthrough. You should, David.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool, David. Yeah,
that would be awesome, David. Like I was watching some of David's videos earlier today, and he didn't want to. It was a night drive through Edinburgh, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looked really cool. So I was thinking, like spooky nighttime Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah,
probably lots of opportunity for that.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah.
Scotland, yeah.
Oh, David, you feel what I just went through on the weekend. I'm photographing the P1 kids, 52 schools of 5-year-olds with up to 3 classes per school.
Oh man, that's a lot of.
It's like wrangling feral cats.
It sounds like herding kittens. Yes. Good luck, David.
Good luck.
It's wrangling feral kittens.
That's right.
Pack your patience.
Absolutely, Mambo. I think I see Mambo in the chat. Do I?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Mambo, how are you?
But yeah, Screamers was real. I would never do it again, but I'm so glad I did it. It was terrible because I have a friend and she's like her favorite season's Halloween, so she's into all the scary shit and she always goes to really cool places and does stuff. And she told me about it, and I was like, okay, like, is it actually scary though? Because she's like pretty good at being like, oh, it's cheesy or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, she's like, it was pretty terrifying. So I knew that like it probably kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't scare easily per se.
Yeah.
And then I went and I was like, oh my god, it was so scary.
No, there's a couple of places, I don't know if they're like here, but in the States they have like some of those kind of like where they're like really kind of hands-on, like it's like that doesn't sound fun to me at all.
No, when they get those two hands and stuff.
Or like basically like waterboard you almost and
oh
like
my God,
stuff like that. It's like
No.
that to me is not.
That's not fun.
Having someone jump out and stuff like that is one thing, but like
borderline torture.
Yeah, there's a couple places that seem like that's
I will,
hard pass
Steve,
for me.
been very busy getting a start on holiday baking. Yummy.
Yeah, that's right. It's what you're saying. Once Halloween's over, it's
holiday baking
this
season.
Is gonna be the
full
funniest comment that's ever come out of my mouth ever, and I say it every year. And it's fine to want to wish something and not do it, but I want a Christmas bake. Never gonna happen. But I really wish I was.
Does this
a
mean
Christmas
like
baker.
the Pillsbury like tube and like
But I really wish I could bake Christmas stuff. It always seems like such a Christmas
Why
thing
can't
to do.
you?
Well, because I just don't like to, but I want to. I want to, but I just like.
Just try it. Give it a go.
And I'm terrible
like
at it.
That's that defeatist attitude we were talking about earlier.
Well, no, I really am.
We spent the first half an hour in like a therapy session.
That's right.
And I just know that I hate it because I don't have the patience for it because it's so specific. Where it's like you guys have seen the videos of us baking, and I'm like 1 cup, and like you guys are all like, I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
That's true.
But it has to be like specific.
You really need someone there to kind of like keep you on measure.
Yeah.
This stuff.
Because I just don't have the patience to like.
Baking, you need to follow the recipe.
Yeah, baking is definitely one of those things where it's like.
Yeah, the measurements matter.
Yeah,
And I just don't know, like, I have to Google what everything means, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, so I mean, some things just aren't for people, which is totally cool.
But I want to be a Christmas baker.
I'll take maybe take like a baking class or something like that if somebody really want to do it.
Film it. Yeah, that would be I see Eric's kitchen coming back, but we haven't done that in so long.
No, we haven't done a cooking video in a while.
We're gonna have to come up with a plan for the trips videos now, which is good because we wanted to. We just haven't had a chance to, but because we can't do very many car videos anymore, it's too dark.
Yeah, for after work.
After work videos. So
I was talking to my friend Mandy. Hey, Mandy, if you're watching,
Mandy,
she said she wanted to see us do another like a blind taste test.
Oh yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Mandy.
Yeah, we saw your comment. I responded to it. We saw it last week. We're like, oh,
those are
fun. Kicking on a few different ideas potentially for what to try.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do it, you're willing to, you can make a video out of it. And
what, bake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's like,
if you're willing to put yourself out there and show everyone your baking prowess.
They've seen it, kind of.
Yeah, it's been a minute though, so.
Do we not remember the expired coconut?
How can I forget? It tasted great.
David just asked the 10-year-old coconut.
It tasted great.
But that's an example of me, like I just, like, the planning and the organizing for it, like, I can be organized in a lot of things in my life. A lot of things I'm not, but I can be. But, like, that is just, like, no, I have coconut. But who the F knew dehydrated coconut went bad?
Well, I mean, I can't say anything. I must have... Yes, I stopped myself.
It's okay. You just got to do it like 7 times tonight.
Yeah, I can't say shit then because in my cupboard I still have pepper and salt from like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
exactly. That's true. That salt, the one you have,
Yeah, exactly.
So it just looks old.
Exactly. There's no if there's expiry on it, it's long past.
Salt, I think, is probably
salt's eternal.
I didn't think that coconut would expire, so you know.
Well, we found out the hard way.
That's right.
And that was the Naomi bars, damn it.
Which is like a key ingredient.
Yeah, they're delicious. The Naomi bars.
My older sister is now a mom. She adopted 2 children, a 5-year-old boy and a 2-year-old sister. Oh, that's cute! Congratulations!
Awesome,
congratulations, Terry. Yeah.
You're like uncle times 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you're an uncle to more. That's awesome.
Big Uncle Terry.
That's right. But I think it's the whole like you see these like ads or commercials. I mean, not so much now, but like when you're a kid, it was like stereotype, whatever. But like the mom in the kitchen or the grandma in the kitchen making Christmas cookies and Christmas treats.
Yeah.
It's all like.
You know what you need? You need your signature baked good. That like your niece and your nephew are like, oh, I can't wait for Auntie's whatever's.
Make one.
I have nothing.
Well, make.
I have no legacy.
Do something simple. My parents.
That couple was not meant to depress you.
Yeah. This is something simple. Like my dad and my mom, they make those holly cookies. They're basically Rice Krispie squares with cornflakes and dyed green with little red sprinkles on them.
Yeah, because your grandma had a signature dish you guys can still go on and on about, right? So you just need your signature
That's right,
dish.
yeah.
There you go.
Or just trying to recreate your grandma's dish.
You can't try and recreate shit. It's the whole.
I know.
It's the pizza roll.
As I say, you said that before. Your poor mom's always reaching for that random that she'll never get.
It's not my poor mom. It's a joke, and she knows she's in on the joke. But it's because she knows, like, it's one of those things.
That's true.
Anyway, I never.
But no, that's find your signature dish and.
I never grew up
own it.
baking with my mom. If I can do it, so can you.
I saw an introduction to try from this movie I saw called The Help.
I don't know what that means, and you're probably making fun of me.
Eric gets it.
Oh, that's a chocolatey.
Yeah. Made it special for Kelly and her family on Christmas.
Very rich.
Her mom, Bridget, is my wife's older sister. Oh, cool.
Note to self: if Steve brings a dish and it's chocolate, I'm not touching it.
Even I can bake, Hells. I know. Maybe I just really need to put my mind to it.
Well, I think if you actually just took 10 minutes and like make sure your recipe was not expired, you'd probably.
I have a whole Pinterest board of like Christmas baking that I never do.
Yeah, just try it one day.
But what if then part of me is like, well, I don't want to, because what if it's like the worst thing ever, and then it makes me not like Christmas?
Well,
the beautiful part about baking is you get to taste it, right?
Yeah.
So if it tastes like crap, just try make it again, throw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll chronicle on Instagram my Christmas baking progress.
I think you should. Yeah, I think so. What do you guys think? Should Kelly chronicle her Christmas baking adventure?
Okay, Mambo. What? Okay, Mambo is like.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, and make you like follow through.
Well, I don't have to. But Mambo is like the baking grandma, like, you know, all the grandkids love
the
her.
baking queen.
Yeah.
And so what should I start with Mambo as a super, I mean, you know our level, my level here. What should I start out with that I shouldn't be able to fail at? Shouldn't fail at. 4 minutes until I'm another day older. David, that's right. It's the 29th.
That's right. David's birthday's coming up.
Shit, it's the 28th already. I was like, oh, it's only the 24th today.
No, it's not. Yes. Wow. You know what that means? I gotta sing our buddy David a big happy birthday.
Do you want to sing it in French?
Nope. You don't know the words?
Bon fête.
À toi, yeah.
Bon fête.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday, David. Wish you all the best, buddy.
It's like 4 minutes early for him.
That's true, yeah.
On this stream, he's going to turn.
I know.
sounds evil.
But happy birthday, David.
Happy birthday, David.
Cheers to another trip around the sun for you.
Can get it together. I'll try to send some out to you guys. I just sent out a parcel of cookies. It's going to Japan. Oh,
wow, that's insane.
And I mean, Mambo, that would be amazing. But, you know, I know you have 1,000,001 people to bake for. So
absolutely,
totally get it. But, I mean.
That's cool that you're sending something to Japan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Peanut butter confetti. Are those the ones with the colored marshmallows that are like the no-bake ones? I don't understand how they work. But I've seen them everywhere.
I've seen them before, yeah.
I'm gonna find out what you're gonna make. You make the same dish. Oh, weird! You made the same thing. Let's see who's they like better.
Oh my god, we should all make the same dish separately and then try it.
Yeah, we could.
We could. We did that before for.
Yeah, we just did a blind taste tester.
Yeah. What did we do that for? We did that for something. I know we did this chocolate.
We just did our buddy Kevin to be the blind taste tester.
That's what we need is someone like a impartial third party.
We did that for the drinks we made at the cottage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's fly David in.
Mambo said it's very easy. Maybe I'll try
David, that's a pay for his own flight expenses, obviously, but
sorry, still broke YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try the peanut butter confetti squares. They always look good, and my sister makes them sometimes, and they're really good.
Well, if she can make them, then.
Well, my sister actually bakes a lot.
Oh, does she know? Yeah,
she does. She bakes a lot. She does.
I
she just literally texted me today because she has to eat gluten-free for right now, and she's like, wanting to experiment. So she's like, I just make gluten-free brownies.
Smart, yeah. It's a lot cheaper to make it yourself, I'm sure, because that gluten-free stuff is not cheap.
And David, yes, I'm glad your mom is still doing very well. She is a fighter.
That's good to hear, David. Yes, very good to hear.
Tell her to keep up the good fight.
Absolutely.
Right. Keep those moms around and fighting.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I still hope to pop up at your door one day and shout, surprise!
That'd be amazing.
David, is that you?
One day we'll come down here to do a live stream. David will be sitting in the chair.
Okay, if you ever do that, though, make sure you record it, because we'd probably, either run screaming and terrified because we'd be like, oh my God, not because it's David, but just be like, holy shit, what's going on?
How did you get here?
Or we'd, faint. It's no big deal. I just melt PB with some butter, margarine, and butterscotch chips and pour over marshmallows. I'm like, cool. See, that for most people, but to me, it's like, well, how much butter and margarine? Can I use butter or do I have to use margarine, or can I use either or? And how many marshmallows and how many, that's, All right, guys, but that is the 1 hour mark.
It's 8 o'clock already, man. That flew by.
Happy birthday, David. I think you just...
it's officially David's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, David.
Woohoo.
Enjoy it. May all of your dreams come true.
Bon fete, et toi, et tu. I don't even know the words. Terry, you're all nice, sweet, and fantastic. Well, thank you, Terry. We think
Terry.
you are as well.
Cheers, Terry. Appreciate all the support, brother.
Thanks for 28 months of membership.
28 months. That's crazy, man. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm going to look up a recipe, Mama, and I'll report back to you when I try them. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you to our amazing members. Thank you to those of you who are watching. Thank you to David, our amazing mod. We hope you all have a fun and spooky week. Did you like that?
That's good. That's right. It's right. Halloween coming up. Enjoy it, everybody.
Happy birthday, David. And we will see you guys next week. And don't forget,
you're awesome. Bye, guys. Have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Halloween.